Hi, this is Mike with AskTractorMike.com. I live in the part of the world, kind of in the middle part of the U.S., where the Arctic air from the north comes down sometimes and meets the Gulf warm air from the south. And they kind of converge right here on top of the Ozarks where I live. And a couple of weeks ago, we were kind of unseasonably warm for December. And a front came through with cold Arctic air. And the two got together, and we have some pretty tremendous storms when the hot and the cold get together. And that's what happened a week ago, and we had tremendous straight winds, probably 60 or 70 mile per hour straight winds, and a confirmed tornado. And actually had near where I grew up, one person was killed when a building came down on them. So it was a really bad storm. And in that storm, I had probably about a 30 or 40 year old oak tree come down, but it didn't come all the way down. It's stuck in the nook of a tree up here. And today we're going to use a tractor to try to get that down. If it was far out in the woods, I probably wouldn't worry about it as much, but it's close to my yard. My dog comes up here, and I don't know that my wife and I or the kids ever come up here, but I just don't like that hanging up in the air. And I waited a couple of weeks thinking it might come down because there's not much holding it up there. Basically the tree was dead, and when we got those straight winds, it ripped it up by the roots here. So we're going to try to get it down today, and I'm going to talk about the options. If I didn't have a tractor, I could not get a pickup truck out here. I would have trouble getting it to come on down. But as it is, I'm going to run my tractor right there and tie a chain to the drawbar and the other end around the roots, and I'm just going to pull it slowly away, and I think it'll pull it out of that crook in the tree up there, and it'll come crashing down. And I don't want anybody around when that happens, and we're going to take it really easy. I could probably put the pallet forks under this and try to lift it one way or the other, but I could see it rolling, or I don't think that's above the lift capacity of the tractor, but I sure would hate to lift it up and it come loose and then it picked the back end of the tractor up, and I don't know what would happen then. I'm just sure I don't have that much weight up there, but I don't want to risk that. So we're going to tie a chain right around the base of the tree right here, and we're going to pull that, and I think it'll all come crashing down, but I don't think it'll damage anything when it does. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to wrap this chain right here around the base, and at no time do I ever want to be underneath this, of course. This is as close as I want to get. And I can tell this tree is hollow, so I'd say there's a good chance when I start pulling it, I may pull the chain through the base, but I don't know. I have a clevis on my drawbar, which is a handy thing to have. And I'm going to wrap my chain through the clevis. That's probably as close as I'm going to be to it. I'm going to put the chain up about right here. I'll drive forward about a foot and then it'll catch. All right, there's where we're going to pull. I don't think I'm in any danger in this process. The only thing I can possibly see that might be a problem is there's a limb fork right there. And that limb is likely to hit the ground before the tree, and it could land underneath the tree, but it could bounce into the air and end up who knows where. But one thing I have done, normally when I go in the woods, I take my rhino hide canopy off the tractor, but today I'm leaving it on in case that flies in the air and sends some debris falling my way. That should stop it from hitting me. So I think I'll be in safety this whole time. I guess the biggest fear I have as a YouTube person when you're trying to do a project like this, if the battery on the camera dies, or if the tripod falls over or something like that happens, you can't really reenact this. So I have one chance to get a picture of it. So I'm going to use my old camera and have my wife hold it off to the side here, and surely between the two we'll get a good picture of what happens. There's going to be a heck of a crash when that falls down, but I don't think I'll be in any danger at all. A couple of other things from a safety standpoint. Anytime I'm doing something like this with an element of danger, and there's not much of an element of danger here, but it is a big weight up in the air, so I like someone else to know what I'm doing. If you're out by yourself, kind of a lone wolf, and something bad happens, you could be in trouble. I do have my cell phone in my coat pocket in case anything bad happens, and that's always a good idea to be close to that cell phone. Now when I pull the tree down, I'm going to be in low gear. Whether it's a gear or a hydro transmission, I want to be in my lowest gear possible, and I want to be locked in four-wheel drive. Also, this is kind of important. If you have pets, keep them inside when you're doing this. I kept my dog locked in the house. She really wanted to come out and watch this, but I don't need her around when we're doing something like this. I was locked in four-wheel drive on the tractor, still had trouble pulling it out, but it's down. And we can get back to life. I survive on web traffic. I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and share this video with other tractor enthusiasts. If you have questions or comments, put them down below. We'll try to get back with you. Thanks for watching.